Go ahead.
All right. My name's Adam. I'm from Shelbyville, Tennessee, and this is my ghost story. About 4 or 5 years ago, I was doing an event at an undisclosed location with about, I don't know, 40, 50 people max maybe. I was basically a lead on one of the teams going through. I had about like 10 or 15 people with me. And one of the investigators decided they were going to, how do I put this? Trying to think of the word. Antagonize the spirits that were there really bad. And we walked into the room, and we all felt something kind of off. And one of the investigators there just started calling it out, saying, I know who you are, I know what you want, and you're not going to do anything to anybody in here. And about that time, I know it wasn't directed towards me, but I was at the wrong place at the wrong time, so to say. I took 3 steps forward, and whatever it was nailed me hard. I felt the most fearful I've ever felt doing investigating, ever. It was so much dread and fear and hatred that I've ever felt in my life. The investigator that did all this wanted me to stop and pray with him about what was going on. And I basically told him to F off and told him I had to get out of there as fast as I could. And he tried to stop me, and I basically told him, no, I'm leaving. And yeah, I'm not going to do that ever again with him. It was bad. After about 15 minutes of collecting myself in another area of the location, I actually went back by myself to see what was going to happen. And nothing happened. I still felt the feeling that was there, but it didn't attack, so to say. But yeah, I don't ever want to feel that again. That was bad. And I call it an attack because whatever it was going after him, and I just kind of stepped in the wrong place at the wrong time. So, I mean, the whole ordeal took about 45 minutes total. So speaking it out takes a lot quicker. But yeah, don't go into locations, let people antagonize whoever's there. It can get bad quick. And if it weren't for all the people there, I don't know if I would have made it out back to where I was at safely. I think that's about it on that.
Hey, Adam.
Sir.
Do you think that you carried any emotions the next week or so about that?
No, I don't believe so. I mean, it still lingers in my mind what happened, trying to replay it and see if there's anything I could have done differently to, ease it. I don't think I could have done anything differently. It wasn't my intentions or my fault to do that. It was just somebody else that knew what he was doing and shouldn't have done that. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
So, yeah, it can get bad quick if you don't know what you're doing. And at that time, that was like my second event ever doing it. And yeah, I didn't know what I was doing at all. I was kind of like running people through and helping them out and showing them how to investigate a little. And yeah.
So if there's anything that you could have done differently, what would that have been?
Not take him with us. I mean, going with him that night, he'd done some other things that were kind of sketchy, and he went with us that time, and I really didn't want him to because I knew the area we were going into, and I knew something like that would possibly happen. I just didn't think it'd happen to me.
Now,
It wouldn't happen to me, but it did.
Now, you've been able in the last several years to do haunted houses during October. During your haunted house, have you ever experienced anything while the event was going on?
No, the haunted house is totally different. I mean, yeah, it is a haunted location, and there was some unexplained things happen during the operation of the haunted house, but nothing like scary or dark or nothing like that, except for what we were doing. I mean, I've seen shadows, at the corner of my eye, peeking around corners at us. I've seen I call it a creeper. It's a little ball of shadow that wanders around. I've seen it several times.
Yeah, I think that's the best video that you have ever gotten on an actual orb. I can truly say that, yes, that's an orb.
Yeah, I keep looking at that video a lot.
And I've shared it a lot.
Yeah, if anybody who watched this wants to go look at it, it's posted on Dark Spectre Paranormal Research on Facebook, Dark Spectre Paranormal Research on YouTube, and also on Lynchburg's Haunted Home on Facebook. That video is posted in all three places. So if anybody wants to look at it, they can go to it. And I don't call it an orb in the video, but I leave that up to whoever wants to look at it, look at it. I say it's an orb, but yeah, a lot of people have told me different, and I don't listen to what they're saying because I was there. I'm the one that looked at the video and seen it, and
With
there's about 5 or 6 pieces of dust before that I know is dust, but this one, there's no way it's dust.
Right.
No way.
No, not the way it moved and the way it followed you guys.
Or the way it flashed.
Yeah.
Well, with everybody that's out there that doesn't know, Adam and his team operate Lynchburg Haunted Home in Lewisburg, Tennessee.
It's Lynchburg.
Lynchburg, Tennessee. And Adam, have all the times that you've been there, and you've been there a lot over the years, what's the best thing that's ever happened to you there?
Oh, the best thing that's ever happened?
Yeah.
Let's see, setting up the haunted house, putting walls up, I was coming from the back garages to the front, and I walked through a curtain that we had set up, and I hit something solid. Like, I was walking, and it was like, bam. I thought I ran into somebody, so I stopped and turned around and said, sorry, and there was nobody there. Whatever I hit had mass. And when I turned, there was nothing there. No wall, no person. It was just like an empty space with a curtain. There is no way that I didn't hit somebody or something. But yeah, whatever I hit had some mass to it. I mean, it like shoved my shoulder out of the way when I hit it. So I know I hit something hard.
Wow.
But there was nobody there. Nobody.
And
everybody who was at the house was behind, back in the back where we were working at.
Adam, in your opinion, how many spirits do you think are inside the house?
At Lynchburg's Haunted Home?
Yes.
I would say we're between 4 to 6 at any given time. But with the open portal, they come and go. We got, visitors who come and go constantly. I think they're past people who have, had their funerals there, and they just keep returning and leaving.
Right.
So at any given time, though, about 4 to 6 average.
So are you guys still doing the investigations there?
Yes, we started back up this month, actually. We started a couple months ago, but with COVID, we had to kind of shut it down and wait for all this, and then we've actually got the okay from the state to go ahead and open back up, and as long as we're keeping social distancing and less than 10 people, we're good. So, yeah, we're starting that back up. Next weekend is our first one.
So do you accompany the teams there?
Yes. One person from my team, whether it be me, my son, my wife, one of us are there at all times during the investigation to kind of help them, give them tours, explain the house to them, explain the rules to them, and then we sit back and, let them do their thing. We don't interrupt in any way. If they want to do something, that they're more than welcome to do it, and, go from there.
And what is your contact information for people to get a hold of you?
See, go to the Lynchburg Haunted homepage and message from there, and it'll either me, the owner, or somebody from my team will contact you and, set your date or whatever you want to do. you just want to chit chat, we'll chit chat too.
Cool. All right, Adam. Well, thank you for coming on to my ghost story on the Black Pearl page, and we wish you all the best. And if anybody out there wants to investigate a real life haunted funeral home, get a hold of Adam Head, and he will set you up. Anything else, Grant?
Nope. Cool, Adam.
All righty. Well, thank you so much, Adam.
Yep, no problem.
All right. Bye-bye.